We've got Matt Aminoff with us today. He's pitching coach over at Point Loma High School, ex-Major League player, and we're going through some shoulder stuff, so thought we'd film it. One of my favorite stretches for pitchers from back in the day when I was with the Blue Jays, you get face onto the door frame, you take the back of your arm, you slide it up, it's a scratch test, right? You're gonna roll that up and then reach down your back as far as you can and then close the gap. And as you lean into it, you're opening up your lats, and then you start to feel that end range there, all right? Now the key thing here is when you come off it, you don't just drop. Because with all shoulder stretches, if you create an opening to the joint and you just drop it, sometimes it can shim, so you want to avoid that. So as you come off it, and I'm still pretty good there, that feels good.
Is.
So I let it slide down like that, and I'm done. Now we add that to the other one you just did, which is the fascial, upper extremity fascial opening, and you push the palm into the wall like this. And Matt, you get over here and demonstrate it because you're better at it than I am.
Okay.
So actually do your left so we can see. There you go. So the rules of engagement here is palms flat, fingers extended down, and then he starts to make little baby steps in a clockwise direction, and he's pretty good at it. So there we are. And now what we do is we take a little gel and we create a little myofascial release. As you put the gel on the side of the neck, Matt, you're gonna move your head away and then strip down. You can use your own right hand to do this and then bring it back up, and then your fingers come back up. Now this is opening up the whole shoulder girdle, the upper extremity fascia. Feels great, right?
Feels great.
Then you do the other side. Now, what's the biggest area for sensory input from the ground? Your feet, right?
Yep.
So the last thing we're going to do today is get you to do some stuff with the balls. And there's a new ball out there called the Naboso ball that I love. Look it up online. This is just an old spiky ball. What we're going to do here, Matt, is you're going to do about 10 compressions front to back. You're going to do windshield wipers on the front and on the back. Then you're going to move to a smaller ball and then the little ball. When you're doing that, you're literally, it's the receptor-based input. You're trying to get sensory input back to the brain. I was asked a few weeks ago, how do you feel balance? You don't feel balance. You feel when you're out of balance until you don't. That's the whole point. Your body gets set in a pattern that's based on habits, right? So when you're not waking up the sensory input, your body's just falling into bad habits every day. You got to do it every day.
When would you do this?
I would do
At
this
what point in time in your warm-up?
in your recovery every day. You want to do some recovery stuff for your feet, your hands, your shoulders, and your posture. It is critical. If you're not recovering, gravity's not going away. You got to do it every day. It's not about, oh, I do this twice a week. No, you do this kind of stuff every day.
Consistency.
And it's a 5 to 10 minute routine that gives you longevity, right? Thanks,
Great.
bud.
Thank you.